car smashed up, hit the brick wall.
Didn't stop me getting in the car.
Someone should have died that day. That. But yeah, so I dreamt that happening.
You shouldn't have a license. Me. Good recording.
Alright. Look, we need to eventually upgrade chairs, so I've got to put arms on and stuff, because this is very...
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, I know, but I like to sit back sometimes and...
Yeah, sure.
You know, shut the fuck up.
I can upgrade the chairs at some point.
Wow. No one is bugging me, yeah?
Oh, hang on.
Oh, sorry.
So, welcome back to our second episode. Welcome back to our third episode.
What? Oh, yes. Hang on.
Welcome back to... He's only got one set of clothes. I have more clothes, but I choose just to wear the same ones all the time.
Oh. Great start.
I can cleanest hobo in the world over here.
Yeah, mate. A lot of money on the street.
Yeah. So if we could just have that. If we just take a, what would it be? So it'd be like I'd be talking, or you'd be talking about something, and say, I want to show you this thing that I saw, or this thing that I did. Here, look. Let's have a look. Nice. So yeah, it was interesting, bro. Thanks.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. You can say you can do one as well.
Oh yeah. Oh, we'll just have to take a look at this.
There's nothing there, mate. Oh no, go on. I'll have a look this time. I'll have a look.
Now have a look at this one. Yeah, roll it. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you mean roll it? You're playing it. I can see it now. There's the thing that we want to thing. I get it. I see how it's going on.
Clearly.
I mean, it's going to get comfortable for this one.
Could be here a while.
That was really good. I'm glad we watched that.
Yep.
That's good.
Well, maybe a point to have.
It'd be really nice if you could look a bit more interested when I'm talking.
I am looking. I was thinking.
Just go like,
my mind was working. I'm thinking, like when he said about Sunweb starting.
You know, he just goes like.
No. Yeah.
And I'm talking, thinking it's like whatever, and I'm editing, thinking, oh, this is entertaining, funny, and then I look across to him on the screen, and it's like he's sort of thinking about what's for dinner.
Deep in thought, mate.
What's for dinner?
Yeah.
Did I hit that car?
Constantly think about food, mate.
Did I hit that cat on the way?
How do you know that?
Meow.
Maybe we should have like.
I know it's my duty to be more interesting.
No, you are.
For you to look more interested, I suppose. I'll be all windswept and interesting, in the words of Billy Connolly.
But maybe we should have like a board. Maybe we should have the board.
Yeah, so the TV that's up there. Oh, I can use the behind the scenes bit in this little clip. Anyway, so the TV is obviously at some point when we get a bit more organised to have like prompts and stuff up there, or just to see. Even if we want to watch something, it look like we're watching it this way. We can have it up there, but obviously I really need that to be plugged into a computer here that I can control rather than that computer.
Ah, right.
Because obviously I can put everything on there from that computer at the moment, but I can't really control it to bring it up and like...
Yeah.
So it'd be like, instead of saying, oh, here, watch this, and us looking at a bit of phone like that, it'd be like, oh, here, watch this. There we go.
Yeah.
Again, with the whole... We sit like this.
Yeah, sit looking at going, yep.
For a loop, and then pops up there. In fact...
Where are you going?
Oh, it's all right. I mean, just pause. Yeah.
All right.
But in this way, also, like, we've got 3 recordings.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if the centre one goes, we've got 2, 1 on each of us.
Yeah.
If one of the side ones goes, we've still got the centre one.
Yeah. But like we had last time, didn't we?
Yeah. We only had one. So, but also, like, I've got no phone for me to refer to stuff, so I was like, I'd best get the laptop over here.
No.
Best get the old crap top over here.
Well, one thing I was thinking about the other day was obviously
breasts.
No.
You don't think about breasts?
Yes. was, do you actually remember how we actually first crossed paths?
Nope. Probably something to do with Icon.
And dancing.
Well, you like to...
You wanted to learn.
I don't think that's how we first crossed paths. I wouldn't have just asked a rando.
No, it wasn't random. He didn't come up to me and, oh, can you dance, please? But it was around...
I knew you.
I think it's through some people, but you kind of wanted... Because I remember we was going there and I was kind of trying to teach you certain
Now look
things.
at me.
Yeah, look, you do it. Smash it. I was thinking about it. I was like...
I might actually... My back's...
Oh, right.
I might... Yeah, I have been looking at kneeling on chairs. The ones that you kneel on for really good posture.
Okay.
Don't have any money at the minute, so... Can't buy
Well,
it.
I might have to... I prefer like a sitting chair, like... For mine, sitting, no, like a computer chair, like... Not like... Oh, yeah, you got the armchairs there. Look at that.
Yeah, that's for the other style. That's the other style podcast. We rearrange, have like a sitting across from each other, like a therapy session.
Yeah.
2 Vikings, 1 therapy.
Yeah. It's probably some messed up.
But yeah, now that you want to be called the dickhead name, it almost gives it more, almost gives more availability for like the DJ show.
The DJ show.
Or because my last name's Mac, we can be Mac Jonesy.
Oh, Mac Jonesy. DJ, yeah, because
Donal
and Jonesy, yeah.
Yeah, because I was a bit struggling with DM. I was thinking like Matt D, Matta D, Maitre D, Maitre D, and that's like the head waiter, Maitre D. And we both come from hospitality, so. But it's a real shit name, Maitre D.
No, yeah. When I saw it, I thought.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be easier. Not easier, but everyone knows me as that now.
I have literally
never known
I see MC Jonesy on your TikTok, and I'm like. It just sweeps past. I'm like, I have to remember that that's Matt.
Yeah.
Like, who's Matt.
That's Matt.
Yeah. So you say everyone knows you.
Well, now does everyone calls him Jonesy. You think back then, actually, when you first
just Jonesy.
Everyone used to call me Dancer. That's what used to be my nickname.
Dancer Matt.
Just Dancer, yeah, Dancer Matt.
It's weird though, because like you're not very good at dancing.
Oh! Was that an episode of Dance Off, shall we? Shall we look worth Dance Off?
I never said I was better.
That's where this guy. Listen, we're getting too old for it now. That's where the scar comes from.
We fell over somewhere.
I was in.
Or was it someone got agitated in a battle? I'm not going to
name the bar, obviously, but I was in a bar. And I didn't see how wet the floor was, and there's me trying to show off.
Oh, okay.
And I've gone to jump up, gone to spring, and slipped out, smashed my face on the floor, split my head right open.
Nice.
Yeah.
Just looks like a wrinkle now.
I know, it looks like I'm constantly surprised.
Only when you do that.
Yeah.
But what it does do is, it falls into your wrinkle pattern.
Yeah, I know, so I just can't see it.
Just an extra wrinkle.
Yeah. Alright, you focus on my wrinkles a bit too much.
No worries.
Gordon Ramsay lines.
Gordon Ramsay.
Lines, yeah, his forehead lines.
It's frustration.
Yeah, there's a
Just being frustrated with fucking idiots all the time.
Oh, yeah, I know, innit?
I did Amazon Flex.
No. My HelloFresh stuff's been delivered this evening. It's going to be sitting on my doorstep.
Isn't anyone there?
No. My daughter's at her mum's.
Oh.
The dog's there. I mean, I doubt he's going to answer the door. Or it wouldn't be past him.
Hello, not so fresh.
Yeah.
Someone else had mentioned Hello Fresh to me as well.
They put in ice boxes. They pack it in ice.
And it's in the evening.
That'll
be alright.
They said it come between 5:30 and
but I don't understand why. Like, I think it was actually one of my brothers said that they get Hello Fresh. I just don't understand why anybody would want it.
Mine's just a free thing at the moment to trial it.
Okay.
If you get paid for.
But do they send you? Is it ingredients or is it meals?
Yeah, the full ingredients to cook, and it sends you.
So you order a meal. I'm just guessing it. Like, I have no idea. By the way that you've said it. Yeah. Am I saying you say I want chicken massaman and they send you the ingredients for that chicken massaman?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, then you make it yourself and they give you the.
What's wrong with just buying the ingredients?
That's what I mean.
Because before you go on, my point with people trying to do all of these things is that if they're making money off it, it's costing you more than it should do.
Yes, that's the
right. Whether it's just the delivery or the fact that they're buying the ingredients and selling them on, you could go to the supermarket and buy those ingredients yourself for less money. So why?
I think it's maybe based around people that are lesser. You think, I don't know if you do it.
People are unable to go to a supermarket.
Yeah, people that are unable because of anxiety and stuff. It does hit people enough.
Well, I mean, that's an extreme case, I think.
No, that can happen. People don't want to go. I hate going during busy days. I hate it. People wind me the fuck up because you always got that turd that stops in the middle of the aisle, that's looking around, and they're in the middle. You can't get around them.
Yeah, for sure. I usually go off peak hours to the supermarket. I used to like the 24 hours, but I go at night time.
But they don't do it anymore. Since COVID, there's nowhere 24 hours. It's more minimal.
Not nearby.
Asda.
I know, it used to be, yeah.
And I
don't know what COVID's got to do with it.
It was after COVID.
Yeah, but I don't know what COVID really has to do with it.
Because they closed before, didn't they? They were closed down earlier. They weren't going
to but now that that's all dead, no, COVID's not a thing anymore.
Yeah, but they decided to keep it at them hours.
So what is it? Oh, haven't been to Nando's in a long time, and Lucy was like, oh, I've never really thought about Nando's when we think about going out, and we were in town. That night we went to the other place.
Yeah.
And we tried to go to Nando's. We went in, and the guy says, eat in or take away. I was like, eat in, please. Treating ourselves to a cheeky Nando's.
Cheeky Nando's.
He's like, oh, it's going to be half an hour wait. I was like, oh, probably not then. So yeah, because we only open downstairs now because of short-staffed and stuff and COVID. I was like, well, you should probably get some more staff then, shouldn't you? And then went other places, and everywhere seemed to have just like hardly any. It's like, no. Oh, swimming. We had a trial to go to the leisure centre to use the gym and the swimming pool. And every time we thought that'd be good, every time we went in the swimming pool, it was like most of the pools were closed. It's like, I can understand that they're trying to save money by not opening in not busy periods, like not opening any less lifeguards. But like the diving pit was never open. I mean, I think we spoke about this before. And so that's a travesty that the diving pit is open. Because they don't have if you're going to run a business, you've got to run a business. You can't run 10% of your business. So you've got anxiety and can't go to the supermarket.
So people would order.
Get your mum to go for you.
No, that's not valuable. That's not a possibility. It's not. Some people generally can't, or they find it hard to go unless they've got someone to go with them. And it is a general thing, and it does happen.
I don't think anxiety is the main reason why HelloFresh exists.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that it could be. And so what I'm trying to get to is that so I'll go and buy ingredients to make food. If I'm just buying for myself, I always make way too much. As you saw my dinner earlier, I've got enough to feed about 3 people there.
Yes. If you say so.
Well, not our type of thing. Theoretically, it would probably feed 3 people. So I always overcook like pasta and things, and I'll eat it.
Pretty sure I make more than that for myself for most dinners, but
didn't even look at it. That's half of it gone.
I mean, whatever could have been in those containers is about the size. Anyway, carry on. Carry on. You buy the ingredients.
So and you buy and you if you buy the little ones, like the little 2 chicken breasts from Tesco, it's not enough.
Well, then buy the bigger ones.
But then buy the big ones, and then you might not cook it all. You might not use it all.
They have varying quantities. They have the 2 breasts.
They have the 2 or the big one.
No. They have the 2s, there's 3s, there's 4s. I know, because I regularly buy 1 kilos, because 1 kilo will do me for dinner. But you can get the 1.6 kilos. You can get the 300 grams diced. I buy chicken on a daily basis. You can buy the 300 grams, 600 gram diced bits and pieces.
Okay, well, yes, a diced. Yeah, okay.
But you can also buy the 300 gram and 600 gram breasts. You can also go to the cash and carry and buy 5 kilos of chicken, which I used to do.
Yeah. Oh, meat markets, you can buy bigger ones.
You freeze the stuff you don't need right there.
Oh, yeah, I know.
It's cheaper.
I know, but like I say, for me, for years I've done it for myself, and I've always cooked for myself. And I can see why people would do it. So if you're working hard, the last thing you do is go shopping again. If you can get it delivered, you've got the ingredients right there, bang, it's done. Yeah,
but it's a luxury that costs more than you need to spend.
But I know, but obviously they're doing something right because they're a successful business.
Well, that's the same reason why like ready meals and fast food and everything exists, because...
Yeah, but this is a fresh food.
Yeah, but, I get it, but it's a convenience. It is a luxury, and therefore they're charging you for that.
Yeah, of course, yeah. I mean, the portions aren't amazing either. I eat 1 portion, I'm still hungry. The only reason I got mine is I got it for free. I've got it I paid for the delivery, so I was trying it out. £5 for 3 meals, basically, for 2, and it's set for 2 people. Obviously, it'd be just 1 for me.
Just an appetizer for me, by the sounds of it.
But it's a £5 for free for 6 meals in total to take, basically. Technically, as they state.
I will always disagree with these things because that's the same reason I don't go out to eat if I can avoid it, because they don't ever make enough food for the money.
Oh, then you haven't. Have you not been to Big Easy?
I mean, I've been everywhere. And
I've never... Big Easy?
Yeah, probably.
What do you mean, yeah, probably? You wouldn't forget Big Easy.
It depends. No, I'm not saying no one can serve me enough food. I'm saying for the amount of money I spend to eat enough food, I can
We need to take a podcast travelling then. We go Monday night to Big Easy, £25. Yeah?
Sure, that's 25 quid. I could probably make the same amount of food at home for £10.
All you can eat barbecue food. All you can eat for the whole time. You're there. Plus a 2-pint stein or a slushy, whatever. £25 all night. You can sit there and...
Yeah, but you're not going to eat all night.
No,
you're going to eat to your
full.
full.
The good thing, but also you eat to your full. But also, when you're just full enough, order that extra one, and then say, "Can I take it home?" So you've got extra set.
Sure.
You get
but
value
also,
for your money.
It's going to be covered in like sticky sugar barbecue flavoured stuff, isn't it?
No, it's smoked.
Maybe I'll wait and see what the quality is like. But 99%, if they're making money off it.
Listen, they fly in their lobsters twice a week from Nova Scotia.
Sure. If someone's making money off it, there's a profit margin.
Yeah, but
so when you're buying the ingredients yourself for your home, you're not thinking about profit margin.
But listen, they've got 3 other restaurants in London. Yeah,
okay.
Around London. They have live music. It draws people in. The ones in London, the one I've been going to is in Blue Water. Do you know what I mean? So it won't ever be as busy. But they do weekend brunches, bottomless brunches. Do you know what I mean? Like you get free, like pay extra money, get certain drinks you get for free. Thursday nights is steak, half a steak and a lobster, 8-ounce steak and half a lobster, with half a bottle of wine, £30.
See, I don't.
I can't listen. I can't. Every time I've had a lobster there, lovely, brilliant.
I don't want shellfish.
Oh yeah, you don't eat shellfish.
So that'd be a biscuit of a steak.
All right, yeah, but you can have a bigger steak. You can do. There's other options there.
Yeah, but that's the point. If I want a big steak, I've got to pay like 50 quid for it. In most decent steak places.
Yeah, because you're paying for the quality, aren't you?
Well, yeah, exactly. But if I'm at home, I get that quality because I can cook. And it's a lot fucking cheaper.
I know, but sometimes it's nice to go out and experience the ways of, because some person might cook it differently.
Yeah, no, but if I want a different cuisine, I will YouTube a different cuisine and I'll make it at home.
Sometimes it's nice just to be sociable, right?
I could be sociable.
No, you can't. You've already admitted that.
Oh no, I can be
sociable. In the corner with headphones on, staring down, look at the ground.
I can be sociable. No, because I don't want people to talk to me at the gym. It's different. I can be sociable.
You don't want people to talk to you when you're out.
I don't want anybody to talk to me when I'm out.
Sorry, have a drink.
Why are you drinking that now? You've got to go sleep at some point.
Yeah. Ill.
All right, that won't help you get any better.
No, but it's been getting me through the day.
Yeah, but it'll affect you. You won't get you'll make you sleep like shit, and you won't get ill better.
I won't get ill better.
You won't get better from being ill.
It's a juice one, so we're alright.
So it's full of sugar as well.
Yep.
Oh no, because my notes on my Samsung.
Hi Samsung.
We can take a minute while she.
Yeah.
So I can turn the aircon on for a second.
Yeah. Oh, there's my HelloFresh box. From Temu. It's a website.
Yeah, I've heard of it. Falls in line with Wish.
Yeah. I mean, you might not like it, but that's wristwatches from it.
Okay. Does it actually, the hands go around and stuff?
Yes. There's a date and everything like that. This ring is from it. My Viking ring. My Viking bracelet.
You were trying to say that you weren't gay earlier.
What? That's not gay.
With your ring and your bracelet.
What's wrong with that? But look, can you take a picture? There's my HelloFresh shit. Imagine me getting there, that's missing.
Like, oh, thanks for leaving me a snack.
Yeah.
So I'm Santa Claus.
I will literally hunt him down.
So,
where were we?
Things that really grind my gears.
Yes.
I was driving on the motorway, and this is a regular thing. People like to pull in front of you. When you leave, I say you. When I leave, the appropriate time gap between me and the vehicle in front. And people like to pull in front of you.
Yeah.
So, because I drive, I mean, I'm not against the occasional speeding. You know, I don't drive like a granny. But I do try and maintain my time gaps because people are bad at driving. So, like, I was taught, if someone's driving erratically in front of you or behind you, make sure you've got a decent time gap beyond the recommended between you and the car in front. So, because if the car in front has an emergency and you have to stop suddenly,
yep,
the guy that's super close up your arse is going to ram into you. So if you've got a big time gap between you, like a big distance between you and the car in front, you see an accident, you can slow down slowly, therefore not having to emergency stop and have the guy behind you hit you because he's too close.
Yep.
So anyway, but for that and other reasons, I maintained a good time gap. Time gap's 2 seconds in normal conditions. You know, only a full
break's 2 seconds more.
Yeah.
And obviously that's a 30 mile an hour.
That's at any mile an hour.
No, it's a 30 mile an hour. It doubles it when you go to 60.
No, it doesn't.
Yes.
No, it doesn't. Time gap is a time gap.
No, it's not.
It is.
Because
so if you go from...
No,
exactly. It's a time gap. The distance doubles because there's a speed.
If you're both doing 60,
Matt, listen, right?
You need to be double. You need to be 4 seconds behind.
No, you don't.
Please, should we turn to Google for this one?
You can, but I know this fucking verbatim, right? If you are 30 miles an hour and you're travelling along and there's 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, right? That's a 2 second time gap. Now watch what happens to the time gap at 60 miles an hour.
No, because you keep up in the same speed. If you're both doing 60 the same distance behind you...
It's not the same distance, it's the same time gap. So 2 seconds, it takes you... So you pass a telegraph pole, right? They pass a telegraph pole, yeah? You're doing 30 miles an hour. You go 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi is when you should then pass that telegraph pole.
Yeah.
So that distance between you and them at 30 miles an hour might be 30 metres. At 60 miles an hour, you go 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. It's the same amount of time, but because it's so much faster, the distance is significantly increased.
Okay, well, the correct thing is, it says in wet weather or poor road services,
that's what I said.
Double this gap.
Yes. In normal conditions, it's 2 seconds. In wet or poor conditions, it's 4 seconds. In ice and snow, it's 10 seconds. So...
I was kind of right in some ways.
You were kind of not right at all.
Yeah, I was.
You were wrong. This is one of those. This is one of those things. This is one of those things where I would just categorically say, no, you were wrong this time.
No, I wasn't wrong.
I know my highway code. I've often thought about being a driving. I've often thought about being a driving instructor. Anyway, I know it's a big business out there.
Was that like driving 155 miles down the motorway that time?
I did that once or twice, sure, but I also know not to teach people to do that. The point is. Also, there's a big business at the moment because they're so backlogged from COVID. It's like 3-4 months to some people to get a lesson.
Do you think you've got the patience to?
Yeah, man. I'm an incredible coach. That's what I used to love doing, was coaching people at various, whether it was judo or work or anything. And driving instruction would be a great job, much better than building stuff. Anyway, my point was, so when you're maintaining a time gap of 2 seconds on the motorway at 70 miles an hour, that's a distance.
Okay.
That's like however many cars it is, 8 cars distance. So what people do is they go, oh, there's a gap there, and they pull in front of you. So then what you have to do you have to drop back, and you drop back. But the point is, when you're in the outside lane, because you're passing all of these people, because you're doing the speeds and they're not, and you need to go past them, the people they're driving up your arse, they're like, oh, there's a gap in front of him. So they go to undertake you. And then you go like, I feel like I'm driving like a wanker because you're undertaking me, but actually I'm barely maintaining a 2 second time gap between me and the car in front. And these guys are coming in, whipping in front. And you can see they're like 3 or 4 meters from the cars in front of them when they pull into the gap. And that really wound me up.
I get my one up in the mornings when I'm trying to get to do it with Dan. Trying to get to his house. Every time I come out that junction, turn right, a car rushes to get in front of me. And then in the 61-hour zone, he's doing 30. Or there's a caravan car. There's always some sort of fucking car that wants to do 30 mile an hour in a 60 mile an hour zone. And I'm like, I just want to get to work. I just want to get to him. And then I'm like stuck behind a car. And he's like, sometimes like, no, you bollocks. So I have to go. Right? So I'll show you. You go round, bloody caravan in the morning. Right.
Well, yeah, the caravan's going slow. I get that.
But then it's always a car or something. But the thing that grinds me is they rushed that junction. They rush to beat you into it. They fly around the corner, get in front of you, and then go. Oh, I'm sitting there like that. I just get mad up because I just can't tolerate it. I know it's not a target.
Probably shouldn't be on the road then, should you?
No, yeah, I should be on the road.
No, you.
I shouldn't run anyone. I haven't run anyone off the road yet.
Getting road rage.
I get bad road rage.
I think the driving test is too easy.
If you don't have, there's a
Too many people are passing the test and they shouldn't be on the road.
Yeah, I think.
People I know were like, "Oh, I won't drive on the motorway." What? Why? Oh, something might. No. I won't drive down country lanes. What? In case I damage my car. Don't drive at all. You shouldn't have a license. I mean, just leave the people that can drive everywhere efficiently and competently so that the roads are just full of competent people. Then we won't have so many accidents. We won't have such a stress on the services, the fire brigade, the ambulance, the NHS, because people won't be having accidents anymore.
No, but I understand, like...
Then we can put the speed limits on the motorway up, can't we? We could put the speed limit to a sensible distance at night time, especially after, like, off-peak hours. The motorway should be, like, minimum 100 miles an hour.
But, yeah, but some people don't feel comfortable driving motorways. No, I get that. But
I get it, but I also get that those people shouldn't be allowed to drive cars at all.
I obviously have to send this to you, because obviously this is me when I'm driving, so if you really look at that. And you ask me, and every time I pass someone and I'm literally staring at them, I'm like, that is me. 100%. And honestly, I'm like...
But that's what I mean. There are so many people, like, I get you feel uncomfortable driving on a motorway, fine. But that also translates to you feel proportionately uncomfortable driving in general compared to people that don't feel uncomfortable driving on a motorway. So say your anxiety for driving on a motorway is like a 9 or a 10, like so bad. But a person who doesn't have anxiety to drive on a motorway, they don't have anxiety anywhere. You go onto a normal road, you're probably still at a 4 or 5.
Yeah, I mean, it's different.
Therefore, more likely to panic.
It's different, yeah. It's different for different people, isn't it? Some people hate driving. Some people will just drive. And I get it. I understand. Obviously, me, I still, you know what I mean? Don't think it twice.
No, because a lot of us that drive, just drive. When I was 21 years old, long time ago now, back in the day, someone hit me head on 100 miles an hour.
That was the accident you had, wasn't it?
That was the accident, yeah. They ended up hitting me, they were doing about 80 and I was doing like 35, 40, the speed limit. So the resulting collision was about 110, 115, something like that. And I know for a fact, all the evidence, all the signs, everything that happened, it wasn't my fault. There's nothing I could do. And they were driving like an idiot. It's fine. Fast forward to even as soon as I could drive back then, didn't stop me getting in the car.
No.
I had no issues. Before my foot was even out of its cast, I was driving again and I was driving past the site where it happened. Even if someone had said, "Are you all right to drive in that space?" I'd be like, well, I probably should do it sooner or later so I get over it.
Yeah.
But I just wasn't. I was fine. Because I knew, like, I didn't do anything wrong. It was a freak occurrence. It's not going to happen again.
Well,
I mean, it's unlikely to happen again.
That's actually good.
And, hey, I could do with another payout like that.
Yeah, mate. You
that was handy at the time.
I'm a nervous passenger. I am a nervous passenger. But I have reason to be. Because on my actual 19th birthday, we were travelling down to Chichester. My mate, his sister, his girlfriend to be at the time.
Girlfriend to be?
Yeah, he wasn't with her at the time, but they ended up together.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, kind of thing. So, we're driving down, I don't know if you know the way down Chichester at all, it's a Worthing Road, double road.
Yeah.
Gone flying down this road, outside. Back in the day when you used to have mini disc players, you had one, anyway, said, and I remember the song,
mini disc player.
Baby Cakes. Right, that's why I hate that song. Completely.
Baby Cakes.
Yeah, we had it repeat. And what he did, he went to change the song back to it, didn't concentrate, went up to the centre reservation, on the centre reservation like that, panicked, slammed on his brakes, or only half, so where you got half on grass, half on tarmac, it's gripped and he's just panicked and flung us. Flying across the double lane, doing about 78 mile an hour, flying across double lane, smashed into a brick wall on his side, so he's out cold by this point. The car smashed up, hit the brick wall, flipped up, and then landed. You see the big blue cameras? We've landed on it. So bent the camera over and landed there like that.
Yeah.
And so, and I guess the weird part of this, so basically, just done it, bang. Obviously, I was still conscious. Right? So my mate's next to me, blood pissing out his head, glass in his head like that, pissing out blood. 2 girls are out cold. The bricks have come through the back windows and smashed the shit out of them. They're out, I'm sitting there, not even my fucking airbag deployed. Got out of the car, checking myself. Not one cut, not one bruise, no thing. Even when he went to go to hospital, well, at the time of the crash, I got out of the car and there's a doctor come running down. My mate suddenly woke up, gone fucking mental. Like, shock and everything like that.
Yeah.
I approached him and the police officer tried to push me back behind the scene. I went, mate, I was in a car crash. And he's just gone green, like gone white, like he's seen a ghost. He's like, what? They're all getting treated by ambulance, all stretchers and things. I went to hospital in a doctor's car. Right, so when I got there, kind of find out what's going on with them. The nurse said, "Oh, you're here to visit your friend," and he was awake at the time. He's gone, "No, he was in the car crash." The nurse turned white. He got a report, and they said the distance. They said roughly. He said you're travelling about 8 miles an hour, and so I said, "Someone should have died that day." I didn't even have whiplash, nothing.
Maybe that's why your airbag didn't deploy, because it realised there was nothing going wrong in your bit.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. But like, you could have took my door window was the only door that didn't smash.
Well, see, you probably didn't hit a sensor.
Well, to me, someone's...
Point is, though, that should have made you a good passenger, because you're like, I'm fucking impervious to anything.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, that's not the scary part about it. The scary part about that is, I dreamt that accident before. When it happened, it was deja vu.
The fact that I'm going to have regular conversations with you and you just said that's scary.
That. But yeah, so I dreamt that happening. So that was the scary part of it. And I was like, that's fucked up. And then obviously someone's looking after me that day. But then, look at this, I was ringing my mum up. Mum, I've just been in a car accident. Well, you're still alive though.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Oh, cheers, mum. Hey, thanks.
The point is, you're all right. Like I said, you realise that you're fucking impervious to injury. You should be fine as a passenger in anyone's car. You're like, yeah, I was in an accident in '97. Nothing happened.
I think I'm using up all my 9 lives. There was another time, I don't even understand this. So basically, I had someone living with me. I won't mention their name. I was not aware of the mental health issues. Right? Yeah, sorry. Basically,
yeah. No, you have to go back now and find the beginning of this car bit.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, so I wasn't aware of many. I wasn't aware that he had drinking problems. Okay. So he kept asking me for money for drink and things like this. When you're at a party and you don't notice it, do you? You're out drinking.
Yeah.
Right. So when he stayed with me, started living with me, wanted to pay me rent, but was borrowing money off me. Anyway, we had a big argument. And he's got into the bedroom, he slammed the door, and I was sitting there watching TV like this. Right? Sitting there like that. And all of a sudden, just see something go over me. And it was a cable. And the cable come over and went back. And I put my hand up. Put my hand up, and it was a cable went round like that. And I stopped there, and it was pulling down. He was trying to kill me.
Yeah. I mean, what the fuck?
So, and as he did it, the cable snapped. Right.
It wasn't an actual garroting cable.
It was a sky cable. No, you're dicking. It was a sky cable. You know the wire? Yeah? He'd gone into the room, ripped it out, where he'd done, and put the cable and dropped it and was trying to think. Found out he has paranoid schizophrenia and he's an alcoholic. So obviously that, and it snapped. So obviously I've wrestled him, chucked him in the room, locked him in this room because he didn't know what the fuck to do. Obviously when the police got involved, they had to come around, so I had to ask his mum. I said, what do I do? She said, well, he's paranoid schizophrenic. Didn't even know that. So they've obviously done that, and this forensics have come round, and they've just gone, we don't know how this cable snapped, because the sky wire is, if you've ever seen the old sky dish wire, to lean down on that, it would take tremendous force for it to snap.
Yeah.
And it would choke me. The force would actually choke me. So this person's sitting there, just forensics stuff, just going, well, I can't explain this. So I'm sitting there going, fucking what? You start thinking back to the different points you've been through.
Looks like fate wraps itself around you, my friend.
Oh, God, yeah.
Or, whilst he's been cutting it, he's just cut it a few times and realised he's taken a bit that's got most of the cut away.
No, because what he's done, he's pulled out the dishwasher, because he's come around, it's a trail of it. He's just pulled the whole thing out of the room. And he's just come down.
Guess you're not meant to die. Just yet. Anyway, I'm glad you're alive.
Well, I am too. Fucking hell.
Just stay alive for another couple of years so I can get this thing off the ground.
Yeah, just stay along to an end.
Just so I can get this thing off the ground.
Then you can just put in memory of Matt.
Memory of D. Jonesy.
Jonesy.
It's D. Jonesy. So you're alive.
I'm alive, just about.
Someone tried to garrote you with a sky dish. Because of fucking DIY murder weapons.
Yeah, so yeah, that wasn't great. Left me a bit. That's a lot of the time now when I go out to places and restaurants.
You don't operate the sky.
No, I won't sit. I will sit in the corner. I will sit at the bait where I can see.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
So anyway, so going back to the car thing. So it was. I'm a nervous passenger.
Sure.
So, when people are driving, I'm starting pushing the pedals.
Yeah, I do that.
I'm like Jesus Christ, like slow down.
I'll push the footwell, but only because everyone that seems to drive when I'm a passenger seems to like to drive really close to cars in front, i.e. not keeping that time gap. They like to brake really aggressively. I mean, and I'm talking about people I'm close to, so I'm regularly going, if you stay a bit further away and you brake earlier and more gently, you'll have a nice, more comfortable decrease in speed. You won't jerk around, and your brakes and your discs will last longer. Yeah. Because you're not grinding them down to stop all the time.
See, more modern cars now, like the car I have out there, it's got automatic braking if you get too close.
Yeah, but I'm on about I brake way before that would ever be.
Yeah, so do I. Yeah.
So I'm gentle on the brakes and stuff, and then you just leave off the brake a little bit when you come to a stop, so that you don't get that jolt. If you just let the brakes off as you stop, you just go, you stop, and it's all comfortable.
It's just one of, Like you start going, are you going to brake? Are you going to brake?
I'm like, have you even seen the car in front? I know. Did you remember your glasses? They're there. Yeah. They're approaching.
There's a car coming. Stop.
Like, I know you need glasses. I don't. If you want to know what it says on their bumper sticker, ask me. I can read it.
I normally go. If I say a sarcastic thing, it'll be, can you see the serial number on the number plate? Because I fucking can.
Yeah. See which dealer it came from.
Yeah. And
font size 6. Haynes.
Car you drive, manual or automatic?
Both.
Okay. Yeah?
Well, at the moment, my car is automatic and the van is manual.
Okay.
I prefer manuals.
Have you ever tried braking with your left foot?
No.
Don't do it.
I mean, no. I've tried it to see what it's like. Yeah. And I've practiced it.
Yeah.
I haven't done it on accident.
No.
I get people going, I can't drive an automatic.
Yeah, but the thing is, when I first drove an automatic, obviously I've gone used to the gears. I've got to put my foot on the clutch. This is years ago. I think I was.
Yeah, but why would you do that? Because this is what I try and say to other people who have said this to me. You brake and accelerate with the right foot.
Yes, but a brake in an automatic car is bigger.
Yeah, sure, but you've got a rest plate for your left foot.
I know. But when you're so used to driving a manual, you go into it and I accidentally hit it and I've hit back in the steering wheel. Right, full on whoosh.
Yeah, it's because your clutch foot needs a lot more, so your legs are way adapted to clutch strength.
And then obviously where I've gone from having an automatic to a manual, I completely forget that I'm at a junction and I need
you're just trying to change gear with that.
No. I get to a junction in the manual. I've been driving automatic for so long. Because
you
haven't changed the gear. I'm like, fuck. Sitting there, someone looking at you going, what the fuck are you doing? I'm going, fuck off. But yeah.
Perhaps reconsidering your allowance to have a driving license at the moment.
What do you mean? Yeah, I know it. Don't take my license away. No, but it's that, and sometimes, and I even tried it. I was sitting there trying it. I thought, sitting there, I wonder if I can control it enough to brake my left. No,
you can. You can learn.
It's so hard. I know someone. I think it's
racing drivers do it.
It's so my mate Danny, who I used to work with, his missus. I think it's her. She drives with her accelerator on the right foot, but she brakes with her left.
Well, that's how racing drivers do it because they've only got the brake. They don't have the different things.
Yeah, that's because when I had my A35 launch control, you have to have your left foot on the brake and a foot right for the accelerator.
Yeah.
So
But I mean, the point is, the only reason that people struggle to use their left foot on an automatic brake is because it's so used to the effort of the clutch.
Pressure, yeah.
Or it would only take a few sessions of practice.
Few butts of a steering wheel.
A few practices to do it. But I mean, you just have to adapt. I mean, sometimes I go from different manual vehicles, and the clutch requires different strength clutches, like old vehicles like mine.
The higher it is, the more chances it's closer to going.
Well, no, I mean, like my van is old, harder to press clutch.
Is it the same old van?
Yeah.
What, the one that we got stuck in snow?
Yeah.
Is it the same van? Do you remember? Yeah, we was up the car park.
I mean, I've had it for about 6 years.
It must be then, yeah. It has to be, yeah.
WW.com on the side of it.
It's a big white van. Yeah. You just started building your bed in that, innit?
Yeah, same one.
It's the same one?
Yeah. I got bed, fridge, TV.
It's still going.
I had that computer in there for a while.
Pet peeves or annoying things again. People that grinds. Now, obviously, spend days watching some videos. Not seeing them out, but I'm watching things on, like, girls, expecting from men. One girl, literally, on this video, a bloke was interviewing her, and she was like, I don't want a bloke who's got a proper job. I want him to spend time with me, but he's got to make enough money so he can...
Take some of these things with a pinch
of salt. I know, but I'm just saying, it was something, she's like, yeah, I know some people put it on and things, but things like that are, you know what I mean? And you do get the girls, they do go for the bad boy. They do go for the fucking, not got his life sorted.
I don't.
Many a times.
I don't think they do it specifically because they haven't got their life sorted. I think they.
No, not them. No, the boys haven't got the blokes haven't got their life sorted.
That's what I mean. I don't think the girls go for them because they haven't got the life sorted. I think they go for them because they like a couple of their characteristics that happen to often go along with. Yeah. Why do they always go for the loser? Because you like that idiot that goes partying and doing drugs and obviously you know that comes along with him not having a job, right?
Yeah.
Him scrounging off you.
Yep. Have you seen the pictures?
I can't imagine anyone that goes, "Oh, I really like a good unemployed layabout."
Have you seen those pictures? Ones that go the she earns all the money look when the bloke's got his arms around her at every paying counter desk. So she's paying, he's got his arms around her, arms around the thing.
Yeah, not going for his wallet mostly.
Yeah.
And that's fine in the modern day, but you still feel as a sort of gentleman type person. You still, even if in my previous existence, I've been with varying levels of employed women, a couple of them more employed than me, and I still felt like, if we went out for dinner, it was my place to pay, even though they'd earn 3 or 4 times the money I do. It's like,
hang on a minute, what?
I operate with my current partner, my relationship. I operate like a ratioed sort of system. I earn X amount more than her, therefore I will pay for that X number more dinners out in a row.
Okay.
So like, I don't expect it 1-for-1 payment.
No. I think if
I earn the same in a day that she does in a week.
I think as long as you have an understanding, as long as there's no expectations.
No. Well, the point is, we go out for dinner. I'm like, I'll pay, and then sometimes she'll go, look, I'm going to pay for this one. I'm like, babe, that's way too much for you to be paying.
Yeah.
You've only earned, that's half your weekly salary to pay for this meal out sort of thing. I will pay for it because it's fine, because that's half my daily salary.
You eat more than that.
Also, I eat more than...
Yeah.
Now that she's got a better job, I've upped that ratio. Instead of like a 1-to-5 or 1-to-6, it's now more like a 1-to-3 and a bit. So she'll get the odd thing here or there, the odd meal out. If we go out for a big group party and I'm saying I'll grab the bill, it's fine. I'll still do that, obviously.
Yeah.
But I don't argue so much when she tries to pay for stuff now, because now it's a bit more balanced. Now that she's earning a bit better money, I feel it's fairer. Before, like I wouldn't want her to pay for a meal out or something extravagant for the home, because that would be all of her money gone.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, you can't live like that.
Yeah,
if you spend all of your money on something, at some point I'm going to have to give you my money for you just to buy the shit you need.
so you might as well just pay for it in the first place.
Well, yeah, so it's, no matter what's happening, it's coming out of my pocket. If we balance and strategically use our money resources, then you can buy the occasional meal out for us together, or the occasional thing here, and still have the money you need for your shit.
Yeah.
And I still have all of the money I need for my shit.
Yeah,
isn't very much at the moment.
We ain't able to do that. We go out. The thing is, now she's got a bank debt. If I say I pay, she's not used to it. So I'll be sitting at home or saying, suddenly, bing, money's going in my account. So I'm like, what are you doing? I don't need, you know what I mean? Sometimes I'm like, if I have to pay for that, then that's me.
Yeah.
She still pays for stuff. She does. We're going away. We've gone hard. We paid halves of it.
Yeah.
And it's
I have to get some sort of tracking device that follows you around.
Because I keep moving. I fidget a lot.
Like,
maybe I should just keep my hand on it and just be like, yeah.
Well, no, because also rocks and it's unstable. I haven't fixed it. It's going to make metal crinkly noises.
Okay,
just like...
Just try and stay focused.
Chill out a little bit. Got to learn to talk to the mic.
Yo.
Whilst talking to me and to you.
All these things, multitasking. Oh,
it's just talking.
I know.
In fact, it's not multitasking, because you're talking and you're moving.
Person, yes.
You like doing this. I'm just saying...
I talk with my hands, I talk with my body, I move every time.
But now we're just talking with our mouths.
But it's because also I need we need to invest in some comfy shit, because I might get...
Hey, look. We've got to get to 1,000 subscribers. The bare minimum to start monetizing this shit.
Yeah.
It's 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours.
Okay.
Right. So that's the first goal.
So that's our goal. So 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah, and that could take a while if no one likes us.
I know. What are we at the moment?
4.
5.
5.
Last time I checked, it's 5.
But 1 or 2 of those, one's you, probably. One's me. One's probably Abby.
No, I don't know who they are. I can't check.
No, I can't check it. It doesn't tell me who they are.
Oh, you can't check who the subscribers are?
No.
Oh. I thought if your channel, you can.
No, it doesn't tell you who they are. They don't give you data of people like that. It tells you how many you've got, like how long people watch the times for, and like how quickly they drop off the videos, all those sort of statistics.
So,
but it won't tell you who the people are.
Christ. We have 9 subscribers.
Going to celebrate our first 10. But that's it. One of those is my other channel that I've used to watch because I don't trust checking it on the. I have to check it's uploaded properly, so I check it with the other channel.
You can't check who's subscribed then at all.
I also accidentally uploaded a short to my other channel. That doesn't matter too much.
But it's not doing.
The short's still directing into this channel. So it's all right.
When did they go? When did you start putting them up?
The shorts only today. The shorts.
So yeah. So listen.
The video.
Take it steps at a time.
No, sorry. I did put up a couple of shorts a few days ago, but there wasn't really a video for it to go to.
Yeah.
So and then that little video I just wanted to chuck up. Like I said, after I realised I was resetting up the scene and doing the lighting, I wasn't super keen about putting anything actually on YouTube.
Okay.
But then I was like, I should put something on there just so I can start directing people to it, make sure the channel's working. That's why I've got the playlist for like segments, like little 3 or 4 minute bits. I've got a playlist on there.
Yep.
And I've got a playlist for like mini episodes, which is like the bit I put up. It's like the 11, 12 minute style stuff.
Yeah.
And then the next stage is to put the playlist up for episodes, like anywhere I think half an hour plus, or even beyond the 12, 15 minute line, really.
Yeah, yeah.
But we want to aim to try and get the episodes at like 45 to an hour-ish full episodes.
Because I like to get it built up, and then, as I said, we like to we were talking about doing like knife throwing episodes. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, adventures out. Obviously, like I said, you're away from the 7th.
Yeah.
I'm actually busy most of next week. Like I've literally I've got to get up at 5 a.m. to go to London tomorrow morning, and I'm working in London tomorrow. Well, 3 days. So tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then I'm doing a job in Brighton Tuesday, Wednesday. Although I'll have the evenings on Tuesday, Wednesday, and actually I'll have the evenings from Tuesday onwards. It's just working in the daytime, Brighton, doesn't it? So Tuesday I'll start editing this stuff. I literally won't have any time between now and Tuesday.
That's fine.
Because, like I said, tomorrow I'll be 5 a.m. up and gone to London.
Yeah, but then obviously once we get that, obviously we're going away and stuff, then we can get set.
Yeah. I think from this, we've been going like a couple of hours almost, and we've still got a bit more to do, plenty. So I think once I get on Tuesday, I'll be able to start chipping out. I'll try and make sure we can get like 2 episodes in.
Yeah.
And at least then I can do one week, one the next week.
Yeah.
I don't know if 1 a week's enough. It's a pretty standard 1 a week for like normal channels.
Yeah.
I don't know whether I don't know whether you oversaturate it too much at the beginning. Like I said with the TikTok stuff, I was getting really disheartened because the TikTok was getting like 10 views.
Yeah.
But the first one got like 900 views.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously still shit numbers for TikTok, but it's when you're nothing, 900 is better than 10.
Yeah.
So, but then after I waited a few days, I didn't wait a few days on purpose. I just sort of happened to wait a few. I thought I'd exhausted all those little clips I was going to do, and I was like, oh no, I'll do a couple more. And they got like a few hundred views again. I got this feeling that you do too many in a short period of time. It doesn't like it.
To me, it looks like you've got to do daily, like get one or two. I think
one a day. But what I think I did like 4 or 5.
Yeah.
At the same time, and he didn't like it.
Yeah. So you get 1 or 2 daily, because then it starts getting you on the For You page a bit more. I think that's what pushes it out more.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, on my other pages, like my
I know you said about you
fitnessy one, I did a little short of me really sweaty, and that got 2,200 views.
Yeah, that could be like a first track though.
No.
Yeah, listen, someone they like that. Yeah. Let's have a look.
I'll put it up there.
Yeah,
I did one of me making some food. That got like 700 views.
Yeah.
And then someone said, plate it. So I did a reply of it being on a plate. That got 700 and something else views. Like a few more. So that's on a different page. I then did another shit video on another page, because I've got like a DIY page. I set up my aircon unit.
That could be a good episode to do an actual cooking one.
Oh yeah, we can do.
Do a one where you go for you make a certain dish,
and you buy it.
Yeah. no. It's in a way that we do one each, and then it could be with like.
Yeah, you'd have to
go through the process so we can have the conversations.
Somewhere to cook.
Yeah, we need somewhere with like almost like an island, wouldn't you? With the
I've got a pretty big kitchen in my parents' house.
Yeah. Remember?
Like I said earlier, but I can remember people and places, appointments and dates, but just like general jar stuff. Just.
Oh, Joe, quite. There was one time. I remember one time I was fuming with you. I remember we were doing the Oktoberfest. Wherever we was.
So you mean you'd been slacking off and I was angry at you?
No. At this moment in time, we had to park our cars outside the venue, and it was all the way.
Oh, and I was like, "Where are you?"
Yeah, and I was trying to get my inhaler because I was struggling to breathe. Everything I can tackle when I get done by air, right? I was walking out because I couldn't run because I probably passed out.
Forgot your inhaler.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Where are you? You're late." And you're like, "Wah!"
Yeah, because I'm trying.
Because you've forgotten your inhaler. Because you turned up. Probably not enough.
Forgot anything? Yeah, it was 5 minutes past opening.
Yeah.
And you were kicking off, and I was like,
because everyone,
I can't even breathe. I was like,
I was running that fucking show, and I'd been there, no sleep, days setting up, organising. I've got everybody screaming and shouting, trying to get it because they can't do anything, and like, I expect just the bar staff to turn up on time. This to be there, so I know. And like, my idea of staff turning up is. Be there 15 minutes at least before your shift starts, so you're ready to go when the shift starts.
Yes, but I was there ready, but I started having trouble breathing.
Sure.
And we went to the tent, it wasn't there, and I realised we'd been to the shop during the day.
All right. And I'm not saying that that's not a thing. I'm saying you, as an asthmatic, probably should have always had your inhaler with you.
Well, normally
for emergency situations. Sure, but in this case, but in this case, you had left it somewhere else. You had left it somewhere else, and that meant you were then late. For the shift, and I was.
Yeah, but I had.
Hang on.
I had. What would be the word for it? Justified reason. Yeah, but it could have been. I could have run to the car and probably died halfway through to it.
Sure, but if you hadn't left your inhaler in the car, you would never have been late, would you?
Shop. It's a typical thing
right.
when I had to get back, get ready.
Yes, and if you hadn't left your inhaler in the car, you wouldn't have been late, and I wouldn't have had to go. Where are you?
That's a girl. That's a night that girl got knocked out by a stone, wasn't it?
Possibly. Yeah, I remember something like that.
So I launched it when I was sitting next to her, remember? Bang! Full on knocked her out. So you get when you run out of beer.
But, it's like a lot of people, a lot of staff used to go, well, not a lot of staff to be honest, actually. Everyone used to think at the end of the night I was an alright manager. But a couple of people that were proper dickheads, they were, you're such a shit manager. I was like, no, you're just a shit member of staff. That's why I keep having a go at you.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm having it's not like I'm having a go at you for the fun of it. I'm having a go because you're standing around doing nothing. You're standing around on your phone. You're standing around stealing, drinking alcohol. Yeah. You're a bad member of staff. Therefore, I'm going to keep pulling you up on things you're doing wrong. See all these other members of staff, they don't kiss my ass. They just do their job, and that's why I don't scream and shout at them. I don't kiss them. I don't say, "Oh, here you go, well done, you're my favourite." I just say, "Good work, keep going."
I remember the first one we did at Kent Life. Remember the first ever social?
Yeah.
And it was only me and one other bloke, and we couldn't get them kegs down because you couldn't get them down by 4x4 of them, could we? So we had to literally get them a certain way.
Still real quiet.
Well, I am.
Yeah, you just need to sit a little bit closer.
Okay. So, yeah.
Somewhere in the middle between where you were and where you are.
Here?
Yeah.
How about now?
I mean, about as far as I am. Maybe a touch closer because I speak louder.
Okay. That better? Hello? Continue. Yeah? No?
Just go for it.
Okay, so I remember having to lug. How many barrels did we had there? It was about 100, wasn't it?
A few.
I had to lug him over a fence, and then by the time he got it to
that's better.
The unit, it ran out again. And that was a horrible day. And there was only 2 males. There was only me, one other bloke, and then you. And obviously you're running it. And do you remember that? It was a girl in it. She happened to make about £180 in tips. Do you remember?
What, the big fat ugly ones?
And you're like, there's no way you make that much money.
No.
But yeah, that was an interesting one. And then the other one was that clean up in Mate Park after that social. Oh my God, was it a 3-day litter pick? That was.
The point is, like, litter picking should be simple, but no one listens. And it's really easy instructions.
No, come on. No, Moat Park was a fucking disaster. That's why we weren't allowed to do that social there again, because it was just a fucking mess. It was a wave of stuff. Like, we didn't think about putting flooring down. That's why now they have flooring down under the tents and everything. I
mean, people thought about it, but previously it was too much money.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure every one we had, we ran out of alcohol. Everyone. We was out getting alcohol by the evening. Do you remember the Prosecco Fest? We ran out of Prosecco. You ever dealt with 100 screaming women at the bar?
Yeah, one or two. Yeah, one or two of them they did in the early days. They'd run out. I mean, I don't have anything to do with them anymore, so the more they suffer, the better. Oh, chopsticks. Music time with Matt. We can have music time with Matt. Apparently it's really easy to learn now.
There were other bits.
I feel like right now we haven't really done anything. But now I know that we've been here for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
And I felt like we hadn't done anything last time. But we only did like 2 hours.
Yeah. We got quite...
Although a good half an hour was telling really bad dad jokes.
Yeah, I know. But yeah. There were some bits I was going to... When we got certain topics, bits I forgot. I need to write them down.
Yeah.
Things that have happened.
I've got loads of notes that I had on my phone, which is there filming us, that I could have referred to. I don't know. We'll come to it next time.
There's kind of... I need to write them down. So I was like, oh yeah, I can use that. And then I didn't write down, and then I start remembering it next time. Save it for next time.
So, like.
Oh no, don't do the like. Subscribe. And hit that notification.
Comment. Thank you. Bye.